It's on.
Now, sitting here today at this moment in time, do you have an opinion, sir, that it would have been better for John had someone else taken over his care and treatment on April 20th and not you? Do you think that he could have had a better result? Defendant's counsel, objection, Your Honor. Argumentative. The court, I don't think so. Defendant's counsel, how can he determine what another physician was going to do? The court, I'm going to sustain the objection. Doctor, today, after you've had an opportunity to consider all that we've discussed so far, do you still deny that there were departures by you from standards of good and accepted medical practice between April 20th and September 20th, 1995? Defendant's counsel, objection, Your Honor. The court, there is a problem with the form. Doctor, would you agree that you departed from standards of good and accepted practice between April 20th and September 19th, 1995? Defendant's counsel, objection, Your Honor. The court, basis, grounds? Defendant's counsel, the form. It's overtly broad. It encompasses everything. The witness has been asked particular questions and he said no. The court, I'll sustain it. Do you agree, doctor, that you departed from standards of good and accepted medical practice in how you managed this man's infection after he was discharged on April 20th, 1995? No. You still maintain there were no departures, correct? Defense counsel, objection, Your Honor. The court, yes, sustained. Do you still maintain that there was no departure by you in how you treated and managed his infection between April 20th and September 19th? Defendant's counsel, I still object, Your Honor. Argumentative. The court, I'm going to allow it. No. Sir, was it around September 28th that you told Mr. Gaines for the first time there could be fatal consequences here? No one likes to hear about fatal consequences. I agree. There always is a hope. I agree, but I actually had to reinforce it by showing the family and Vinny an excerpt from a book. I understand that. I just want to make sure that we know for the record that Vinny was told the same news that you've told the family in and around about the same time. The court, continue with your questioning. Defense counsel, is this a time question or a substance question? The court, do you want to rephrase it again? If you want to go into details, yes, go ahead. Doctor, I just need to try to establish this. Was Vinny told the same stuff that the family was told on September 28th? No, I would never tell a patient that it was fatal. I would tell a patient that there's always a hope. Was that the tenor of that conversation that you gave him in and around that time? It was. I have page 11. It's page 11. Yes, but there's also a note by a specialist on 9/24/95 at 10:30 a.m., which was another consultation. Okay, again, I'll get to that. You don't have that one marked. We're going to get to as many as we possibly can, I promise, in a confined period of time. All I need, doctor, to know is when was it that you spoke to Vinny about this general subject matter in whatever professional way you did it? Was the first time in and around September 28th that I spoke to him? Yes, sir. About what? His condition? Yes, something that you would, in your professional way, not say to a patient. It's over with. But now that you have spoken to the family, you have an obligation to speak to the patient as well. Correct? Yes. Okay. And whatever you do to fulfill that obligation, that was done in and around September 28th, correct? I would never tell a patient you're going to die. Let me ask you it this way, doctor. When Vinny was discharged from the hospital, if you could go to tab number 1, that yellow stricken number 1, or stickum rather. Okay. Plaintiff's counsel. For the record, Your Honor, this is a September 1st note from that hospital record. That's for the August 23rd admission. The court, all right. Do you have that in front of you, doctor? Yes. Now, on September 1st, Doctor, what were the last 3 words you wrote regarding him at the time of his discharge? Forgetting everything that comes above it? For the time being, yes.